Once again, Destined to be Goblin goes international. Today we're visiting Korea for turtle chips. Hello Goblins and Goblinettes, welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. If you are a regular viewer of my videos, you probably recognize from the background behind me that this video was filmed in San Francisco. Now, if you've also been paying attention, you may have noticed that my San Francisco videos tended to not really concentrate very much on fast food, not really concentrate on a lot of different types of snacks, but you have noticed that there have been a lot of international type of snacks. The reason for that is because fast food is a little bit hard to come by out here. Where we are located, there are not a lot of fast food restaurants nearby. I have been able to visit some very nice and very interesting other types of restaurants, as you've seen on some of my videos. It's also a little bit more difficult to find some of the large release nationwide snacks and things that are coming out. There's not a Walmart close by me, believe it or not, and that tends to be where a lot of these new products come out. So it's a little bit difficult to track down some of these other things. But what there are around here are a ton of international markets. Because of all of the different nationalities that live here in San Francisco, we have been able to find some very interesting international markets of many different types of nationalities, as you have been seeing on these international videos. Now, one of the big international markets, an Asian market, around the corner from us, they have a lot of Chinese foods, they have a lot of Japanese foods, and they have a lot of Korean foods. And one of those snacks that we see a lot over there are turtle chips. Now, I have actually had this product before. I don't think I have ever reviewed any turtle chips, but these come in a variety of different flavors. There's a lot of different flavors of these. I have had turtle chips before, and they are a very interesting product. It's one that I really enjoy. It's different in texture from a lot of your potato chips and things like that. It's very reminiscent of the layers from Lay's. Remember when Lay's came out with those layers? That is what these most remind me of. Now, the two flavors that I have here today, we're gonna leave this one for last. This is Truffle. This is a very recognizable flavor to me. I love truffle. You can see the black truffle right there. I love truffle. I'm very familiar with the flavor, so I'm looking forward to these. And you can see that's what one of those chips look like. You can see those layers that I was talking about there. So we will get to that one momentarily. These are 165 calories for 30 grams. So I don't know exactly how many pieces that translates into. This one I don't know much about. This is the nutty, I know I'm going to say this wrong, Ingiomi flavor. I'm sure that's wrong. But I did a little research on this, so you can see some of the pictures there, and you can see these right here. This is a rice cake. It's a Korean rice cake that is a very popular menu item. So apparently that is what this flavor is all about. And it says it is sprinkled with roasted ingiomi powder. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. 160 calories on these for 30 grams. We're going to start with these, and it does say right there with peanut butter. So I'm assuming these are going to be a little bit sweeter. The other one's probably a little bit more savory. I'm going to start with these and see what these taste like. Wow, that is like opening a jar of peanut butter. That is amazing. There's a look at those turtle chips in the bag there. Now, I know I've said on a lot of these international videos, if you are lucky enough to be able to find this product, if it's good, you know, pick it up. These I guarantee you're going to find. Maybe not these specific flavors, but just about every international market that I have ever been in, carries this brand. They all have these turtle chips. They're very popular. They're very good. I've never had a flavor that I didn't love. And they come in all different flavors. They have very spicy flavors. They have sweet flavors. They have chocolate flavors. Lots of different savory flavors. And again, remember those layers from Lay's. I am almost certain that is where that idea came from. I know these came first. I know these have been around for a long time. So I think that is probably where Lay's got that idea from. Okay, nutty, whatever flavor right there. I'm looking probably for peanut butter more than anything. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. It's not as sweet as I was anticipating. I love the crunch on these. I hope the camera was able to pick up that crunch. I'm going to do that again so you can hear that crunch. If you're looking for a crunchy snack, turtle chips are definitely the way to go. They're light, they're airy, they're crunchy, they're full of flavor. These have a very good peanut butter flavor to them. It's not as sweet as I had anticipated. I thought that the way this bag smelled, and from seeing the peanut butter mentioned on the back and everything, I thought these were going to be overwhelmingly sweet, but they are not. They're perfectly balanced. Those are excellent. It's a very good start. Let's move on to the truffle. Again, one of my favorite flavors. There is a little caption on the back here. This snack, composed of 4 crunchy layers, harmonizes and blends in the flavor of truffle salt. That is promising. I've had many truffle-flavored items. I've had some things that have absolutely nailed the truffle flavor. I've had some things where the flavor is anything but truffle. So we'll see what we get here. Aroma-wise, it smells like truffle. It's not as overpowering as some truffle aromas that I have encountered. And again, you can see the product always in good shape. These usually don't break in the bags. They usually stay together pretty well. So yeah, there we go. You can even see, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not. There's a couple of flakes of that seasoning on there. Here we go. Truffle flavored turtle chip. Wow. Oh yeah, they definitely hit on the truffle flavor on these. There is a nice complexity to these. There's a saltiness to them. Again, you've got that powerful crunch of the turtle chip. And then you've definitely got that truffle flavor. There's a little bit more of the seasoning on this one. Maybe the camera will pick that up. You can kind of see those flakes of that seasoning on there. These are very good. I've had some chips, and actually they were by Lay's, that were truffle flavored. That one was just the slightest little bit more authentic of a truffle flavor on them as compared to these. But these are very close to being right at that level. Okay, truffle flavor, and then I'm just going to say peanut butter flavor just to make it easier on myself for that first one. Both of these are excellent. These are both 3-star seal of approval. All right, there we go. Turtle chips. 2 flavors I tried here. I guarantee you will find them in any international market that you go to. I have even seen them a couple of times in some just regular American grocery stores. So if you hunt around a little bit for them, you will run across these. I guarantee it. Both of these flavors, excellent. Pick them up when you can. I will catch you next time.